dropping into the wreck with the Gamer CJ, using the quick first step to make a little space, then dropping a wraparound bounce pass from the left hand. Caught him off guard there. I like it. Real DB13 is next in the wreck, running up for the half-court lob and sending it sideways to a friend.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, the three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Green is out there with Wiggins. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Here's Reeves. Pass to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Out to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. That one a little long. Lays it up off the glass.
Because the defense is keying so much on what Curry is doing, it's important for him to give different looks. That time, attacking and getting into the painted area.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Warriors.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Poole gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Reeves. And here is LeBron. Passes to Reeves. Russell with it. The three. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Here's Curry driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Stephen Curry. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Now, here is Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Davis with the bucket. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Curry against Russell. Curry looking around. Poole kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. And Davis sends it back.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, this late in the season brings so much of a team's approach. Depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
We have some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, you know, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
No good on the free throw. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Now, here's Poole. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And Davis throws it down.
James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 16.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Looney. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Golden State. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura against Wiggins. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a fool. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
James misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Russell. James looking around.
2 minutes remaining.
Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb.
DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
James outside. Back to Schroeder. To the left wing. Hachimura finds Beasley. And that That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
The first one falls. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there. And then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain. Hachimura is going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Payton. Kuminga dishes to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Over Davis. Off the left rim and out. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beasley outside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors trail. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Schroeder. DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Back to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Here's Green. And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 1. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. His last outing, he had 8 points. 6 to shoot. And that one is hammered home. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Curry against Russell. Curry passes to Looney. There's the pass to Poole. Pass to Curry. Launches it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the right guy to finish the job, Curry.
Pass to Reeves. And here is LeBron. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Russell. Shoots over Curry. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by the Lakers, Curry's shot is good.
Well, to have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Stephen.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Reeves. He has 6. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. LeBron, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's the floater. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and will not ever back down for a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
2 shots.
That's good from Poole. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Reeves. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Poole. Off target with his 3. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Top of the key, Looney. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Oh, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency will he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Timeout called the Warriors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
Hachimura hits them both. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Green bounce pass. And there's the pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
First personal foul.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For Los Angeles, then a shooter taking 2 shots.
makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he can't hit the second.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
Outside Curry. Kicks to Kuminga. Passes it to Iguodala. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in.
For your Warriors, Gary Payton, the second.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Hachimura. Right side Davis. Over Green. That's good from Davis on the assist by Hachimura. Davis has got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
DiVincenzo kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Payton. At the elbow, Green deflects the pass. On the pass to DiVincenzo. Will it go? And Davis sends it back. James outside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. James has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Schroeder against DiVincenzo. Passes it to Kuminga. Good D by James.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot. When they come down on this end, they can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead, up 7. And now let's catch up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Feel a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And they had their fingerprints all over that second quarter, coming back from a deficit and building a 7-point lead. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And get ready to move.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Curry. The 3 great shooters out there for him. Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. That's the Warriors' 5. Takes a 3. Lakers with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Davis with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Back to Curry from outside the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to LeBron. Here's Reeves. Vanderbilt kicks to Russell. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Russell, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Davis, and the layup is good. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Poole. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Davis.
Second team
And Poole just blowing through contact.
The Warriors have hit after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Bamba is checked in for Davis. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. And here's LeBron outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. LeBron's got 8 points.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Curry against Russell. From the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Warriors trail by 13. Poole up top. He kicks it to Curry. Thompson for the triple. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Knocks it loose. Wiggins passes to Poole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Reeves. No good on the 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Curry. Now Poole. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Looney. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jared Vanderbilt.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so he hits both. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, it's been a special draft. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Beasley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Beasley's the guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Timeout called the Warriors.
giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
One more time, Dog Nation makes noise for the Warriors Junior James Squad.
1:46 left to play in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Iguodala. Beasley against Payton. The pass to DiVincenzo. And that one, good.
Compact and single motion release. That one from Dante looked real nice.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now.
And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, that's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with him.
Payton outside. Kicks to Kuminga. Passes it to Iguodala. Taken away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Beasley. Here's Schroeder. And he converts the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Kuminga. Pass to Payton. 4 on the clock. Over Beasley. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 22. To the inside. Vanderbilt the pass to Schroeder. Off with the layup. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Russell, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. And there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Thompson dishes to Kuminga. Cool with it. And the shot goes down.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Thompson against Hachimura. Left side Davis, outside Russell. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered closely. Here's Curry. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Hachimura. Davis inside. Curry meets him. That's good from Davis on the assist by Hachimura.
Yeah, That's tough from AD on the inside, and the brow showing off his motor.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences and get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. That free throw good from Kuminga. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Lakers leading by 22. James kicks to Russell. Passes to Reeves. Back to Russell. Over Kuminga. And Davis throws it down.
And Davis is such a tough cover on the inside. Collects the second chance points there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Is checked in for the Warriors.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
Here's Poole. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Hachimura. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins is a good mid-range shooter. When he's in a rhythm, faced up like that, they'll take it.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
On its way from Curry for two. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Russell against Poole. They get the rebound. Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Davis playing with some real authority right now and imposing his will. And you see the bench reacting and loving it.
Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The pass to Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's James. Over Thompson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Poole. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Iguodala outside. Now here's Moody. Guarded by Walker. Moody the pass to Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Over Harrison. Warriors the rebound. Tipped away.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Lakers passing it around. Davis up top, guarded by Green. Brown wide open, he fires. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Payton, he'll bring it up for Golden State. Iguodala, and the basket is good.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they gotta be happy with the outcome.
Harrison scanning the floor. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and it just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.